Hey you guys! So I wanted to show you this window screen that I'm finally replacing today. I'm super excited about it. As you may have seen in some of the window videos, Clinton had broken out of the window a couple years back. He just broke right through the screen. So I managed to get this out of the window. I was kind of surprised because it looked like it was clearly affixed, but I jiggled it out and I guess there's a spring over here. So I'm gonna have fun putting it back. And besides this thing, the one thing that really surprised me is there's actually holes up top. Now, normally we can only access the bottom half, so I'm not too sure why we have scratches up here. This is a really mysterious thing to me. But whatever the case is, maybe it was a squirrel, who knows, whatever out there, scratch the screen. I'm gonna replace the whole thing. And I was looking on YouTube. He said you have to lift this part up and replace it and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna do it, and I'm sure a number of you have done this before. This is my first time doing it. I didn't want to go to Home Depot, so I bought this thing from Amazon. I'm gonna link in the description later. It is a rescreen kit. Covers one screen door, 2 windows, and it comes with this pusher thing. I think it's, and it comes with the spline. So one side you make the groove, and the other side you push the wire in. So you make the groove first in the mesh, and then you push this spline, the tubing, down with one of the other side. And of course we got the mesh screen. This kit was only about 10 bucks. I was looking online and they said if I wanted to have someone replace it, I would be looking at about $40 to $60. Maybe I'll do 2 screens, maybe I'll do, who knows, but as long as I do one, I'm gonna be very happy. I don't know what the measurements of my screen is, but this looks like it'll be enough. I know for a fact this is not 84 inches. By the way, how's everyone doing today while I open this thing up? Is everyone good? Oh, look at this. I cut it, and it's actually sealed down here. Whoops. I've been working on a lot of home improvement stuff lately, so this is the perfect thing to do during this quarantine period. Get this stuff chugging along. So I come with the screen. Yeah, the screen. It's funny because this looks much darker, but I think it's because it's folded. This one's all old. You can see it's silvery as well. I don't even know when this thing was last replaced. And we got, I think this is the groove section. This is the one where I initially make the groove. And then this is the one that I pull the, put the spline in. And I'm assuming so because this part has a little groove, which would probably be perfect for this little spline. So I'd have to use this section, which really looks like a pizza cutter to me. Yeah, I'm gonna put the screen in first. But I have to remove this part. And there's always that one bit where it ends. And I have this handy dandy screwdriver. I have all these little ones lying around. I still need to get my pink tool case from the store. And let's see how this works. Oh, this is so old. I can tell because it's dry and cracky. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this looks like, man. See, this is what happens when you do this thing live. It looks so much easier on those YouTube videos. You know, because they do editing for me. I'm doing this in real time. Let's see. Let me read the chat. I just got 3 fixed by someone for $25. Of course, that's not crazy New York City prices. That's amazing. That's really cheap. I think right now you might be able to find someone who could do it, and maybe for $25 here. I don't think 3 for $25. Have you seen the prices of stuff here? It's ridiculous. So, one of the things that reassured me about this kit is there was a number of people, and I know this is going to sound very sexist, but these women were saying, oh, you know, they didn't think they could do it, but they managed to do it. And it's reassuring to me because, you know, typically women won't be replacing screens. And I've watched a few videos on this. I think I got it down, so I'm gonna try to do this without watching the video, but in the event that I need, and this is my phone cable by the way, in the event that I need a refresher, I have my MacBook right next to me. And I also have a utility knife next to me as well, with the scissors. I really wonder when this thing was last replaced. Ooh, and all the spline is on. They say some people you can replace it. I mean, you can reuse the same spline. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that today. It looks, I don't even know what a good, let's see how the new one feels. Actually, look how thick this one is. Like, geez, this is some really thick spline. Will this actually fit in here? I don't know. Let me try. Let me lift this thing up. Spline, where are you? I mean, mesh, where are you? Okay, so you can see I'm working this mesh. Ugh. Gross. So, this is the groove one, this is this thing. So, if I wanted to do it, it would be like this. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that looks, wow, look at that. This thing, wow, this thing is so old, I just broke it. I just broke it. Oh, look at that. You can see the paint coming out. Gross. Look at that. This thing is really deteriorating. Do you see that? See that? I just slimed this thing in this thing. Oh, I'm doing a live stream.
I know.
And I want to see if this actually fits in here.
Don't show the world me without pants on or viewership will double.
I know, the world can't handle that. Okay. I don't even know if this spline will fit, you know. Yeah, I don't think this spline fits. I think the spline is too thick. You see it? Look at this spline versus this spline. This one looks way thicker. This is the new one. I think I'm gonna have to reuse the old one. Not that I wanted to, but this one looks way too thick to fit in. Let me try. Have you ever done a screen before?
Nope.
I figured. Okay, let me try the old one. See how this works. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to mute it because he's in the bathroom right now. So I'm gonna have to use the old spline. I'm muting it because this is the bathroom right now. But I'm typing in chat. Ooh, it's nice and shiny. Look at that. Ooh. I'm muting again. He's talking to himself. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm gonna be honest. Read chat. I'm gonna type in chat. So I think I'm gonna do this side first, and I'm gonna cut the other side. I think this is fine. He's taking a shower, and I'm just gonna let you guys listen because he knows I'm live streaming. For mine, I redid the screen, requires follow through as my cat would have shredded the regular screen. Oh my gosh, look at this, look at this. What are you doing here? Move! Crap, he's ready for the screen. He's like, I scratched the old one. I'm gonna destroy this one too. Clinton, can you move? Clinton. I didn't even put the screen yet. I don't want you scratching this thing. Move! Move! Come on now. So. Paperweight. No, he's the one who broke the screen last time, so. Let's see. I tried putting it the other way, so you see how this is lengthwise? I tried putting it the other way, but it's too small, so it really does have to be this side. I was trying to save on materials, funny as that sounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one side in, and then after I get this down, I'm gonna cut that side. But I just want to make sure that I have this down right. So this is, I really want to label this. Oh, this is, how do you tell? Like if you had bad vision, how do you tell which side is which? You just gotta feel it, I guess. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna rate something like 1 and then 2 over here. So that way I know 1 is over here and then 2 is over here. Yeah. So let's see how this works. Clinton, this is like the worst time for you to be doing sprints right now. Ugh. I've heard that when you do this, you're supposed to pull it taut. I don't know if this is pulling it taut. Ooh, that looks nice though. And where's my old cord? Let's see how this works. So I gotta shove this in. Crap. This is not one of those instructional YouTube videos where they're like, oh, you know, it's super easy. I've done this like a bunch of times. This is just me doing it really the first time. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, this is a lot tougher than it looks. Okay, there we go. Now I'm finally making leeway. I need to get it on this track. They make this look so effortlessly. Maybe my arm muscles aren't big enough. Do your stretching before you cut. Yeah, I didn't cut yet. Okay. So I've probably done 1/15 of the screen. It feels like it. And I can't help but think, yeah, this isn't really that bad at all. Even if I'm a slow poke, this is not going to take me more than 45 minutes to do. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Yeah, I see why people say move it taunt now. See, so I finished from here to here already. And then I have more space over here. Holy crap. This is hard. This isn't... I just want to shove it in. I just want to shove this thing in already. It should be like this, but I don't know if I'm having an extra hard time because of this, this thing is old. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's moving in. Slowly but surely. I've heard that some people, they say they can do this in 5 minutes. I imagine their rubber is much softer than mine. Mine's is pretty, my spline is pretty rough right now. But I have it and it seems usable, so I don't want to go to Home Depot right now. Okay, it's reusable. This is one of those projects that I would do. You know, if you really want to be lazy, you could probably do one side every 20 minutes and take a break. I know, it's ridiculous for me to say that, but man, this is really, really tough pushing this thing in. And let's see. I'm trying to feed it in. Okay, maybe that works a little better. I'm trying to feed it in and then go at it. See? Oh my gosh. I'm using a lot of force on this thing. But it's moving. You can see it. It is going there. Actually. Okay. So I think each side, I'm gonna just make sure that I do one side. So I am 1/4 done. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. Yay, 25% done, I would say. At least for putting the spline in. I think that's going to be the hardest part. Everything else looks pretty easy. This is the corner that people were saying is a little tricky. It's going to be even trickier with this thing. Man, I wish I had some nice, I wish I had some fresh spline here. This one is so soft. Like, it's so pliable, and this one is, it's a little, Let me do that. Maybe I need to tighten this part. I'm gonna take this out. Do it that way. Ooh. Use your body weight. Okay. Okay. Ah. Come on. Quentin, move. Okay. Get in there. Actually, I'm just gonna push this in maybe. I don't wanna stab it with the screwdriver, you know? I want to say this is, the corner's okay, it's not the best, but I definitely want to, there we go. I'm going to just stab it in there. There we go. Okay. Corner looks so bad. Okay. Oh, this is going to be tough. So, now I go back to this side, smooth side. Let me... I don't understand why they have so much excess off on the side. Because while I'm doing this, it's shifting a little. And I'm trying not to cut the excess off right now. But it is shifting. This is probably when it'll be handy. See, so I had the excess over there. So, not the smoothest workstation. No, I kind of wish that there was a garage so I can do this stuff on a big work table. I think that would be really awesome, but there is none. So most of the stuff, you always see me, I'm doing it on the floor. We don't have a table that's nearly as big as this. But having a work table would have been awesome. One of those 6 or 8 foot long tables. When I was in Hawaii, one of the things I wanted to get into was woodworking, but that's impractical because a lot of people live in tiny little apartments in Hawaii. Oh, there we go. See, I think I'm getting better at this. By the way, thank you so much for the tip about the body weight. Where is it? Gabriel? That really does help. Come on. Oh. Pull it taut. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Pull it taut. Right now, I'm just doing 2 sides, so I think I have some leeway. But when I get to the this side, and this side, I'm gonna have to really pull it taut. Come on. I can't wait to see this finish. Any news on Eugene? Well, all I heard is that he got released from the hospital, so I'm sure he's fine. He might actually be working again, who knows? I think one of the reasons why I'm not that smooth at this is because um, okay. So you just gotta go straight and push, 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 push. I'm just gonna go over this several times because, as you may know, I don't have the biggest arm muscles, so it's always good to just double check. Some of you guys are probably very, very strong, so you guys just need to do like a few passes. Me, I'm like, ugh, struggling, but I am halfway done. Really, really excited. Okay, so. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong side. There we go. One thing good about this is it's hard to screw up, really. If one side doesn't work, just check. Hey, you may not be able to stretch it now. I think I will. Yeah, I can still stretch it. Oh crap. Hold on. I gotta move this screen. I don't like having all this excess here. Maybe I should cut off this excess. It's actually be more problematic than I wanted it to. See, because I have all this stuff bunching here. Okay. Actually, let me move this. Let's see. Ah. This might actually be a pretty shoddily made screen now I'm thinking about it. I think this is perfect. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm kind of putting some pressure on this side to stretch it this side, this way, as best I can. And this side, I'm just going to pull it taut. We'll see if that works. If not, learning experience. It's kind of hard to pull it taut when... Yeah, that's right. It's kind of hard for me to pull it taut. I'm trying to push this in at the same time.
Hello, Coconut. I have video to do. I should be able to finish another side if I help you pick this up.
Well, you're going to be recording right now?
Yeah.
Do you want me to just end my stream? Because I'm going to be talking while you're talking then.
That's fine. You want to talk on that side? Can we talk on that side?
Okay.
Oh.
No, I don't need any help.
No, I don't
Okay, I am back. So, let's see. Back to my little workstation here. I'm unmuted. Just FYI. Okay. So, I got my tools. Got my computer here. Let's see how this works. So, I'm trying to pull this taut because this side is done. And I think if I push it this way, it'll be more taut. See? So I'm kind of pushing it because that side is done over there. And this is the top side and the right side is in. So I'm trying to push this forward to make it more taut while I do this. This is really the tauntest it's going to get. So. And press back in. I wish I had a flathead screwdriver here. That would be really good. Not this little MacBook screwdriver. Oh, I thought I heard a cat. Yeah, so if anyone is doing this in person, or if anyone does this, I would highly recommend make sure you number this like 1 or 2. It would make it much more simpler. I'm planning to label it after I'm done with this. I don't feel like labeling it right now. So that's why you always see me feel this. And let's see how this works. I'm trying to push this down. I don't know if you guys can see it, but see this part over there? I was gonna say, I kind of wonder about these screens, how often they get replaced.
Want some lighting, Erica?
No, I'm good.
I have lighting for you.
I think you're supposed to taunt it. Oh, thank you. Make sure that'll bend the profile of the screen. Yeah. Don't worry, there's no worry about me. Oh, here we go. See? Instructions. Wrinkles may be corrected removing vinyl retainer at any location. Oh, so you can always, if you screw up, you can just redo it. Yeah, see, so you're supposed to use the round side. Whoops, hold up. Place screen material over the frame extending. So that's what I did. Crap, look at this. Don't scratch this. Hold the wire steady and use a round end. So into a U shape into the retainer groove. So, and then afterwards you push it into using that other one. You know, that other side. And then you cut it to fit. I think what I'm going to do is just do this first and then cut it afterwards. That's what I was seeing people on YouTube. Why is there a cat over here? Okay, so watch this. So my thumb, I'm trying to push this on, and then my other hand is trying to push this in. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm sure people can do this by themselves, but kind of nice if you had another person helping, holding it taut. And then the other person could just solely focus on doing this spline. I'm trying to push this one area down. Cut only at the end. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hold it taut like this, and then when I'm sure it looks good, then I'll cut. Oh, it's looking pretty good right now. So, not looking so bad right now. And then I'm gonna hold the other side taut. Oh, here we go again. On the side. Okay. And then we got the groove side here. So they always say practice makes perfect, right? I'm 3/4 done. Let's see here. Oh, I'm gonna have to poke this thing in. Ooh. I feel like I'm just stabbing the spline, which I'm not really happy that I'm doing. Because I feel like I'm kind of not doing the structural integrity a favor. Like, look at that. That looks pretty terrible. Thankfully, I don't think anyone's gonna pay attention too much about this side. Oh! Okay. Kind of looked like it just popped up, didn't it? Like I just undid it all. Ugh. think that's pretty tight in there. And now I just do what I've been doing. So, okay. Where'd that thing go? Okay, there we go. So, I just went over it a bunch of times again. And I'm gonna do my last thing, which is use the smooth side, followed by this side. So, trying to figure out how to pull it taut with one hand. I think I'm just gonna do it this way.
Yeah, what I was doing is I was doing 4 sprints, and then after that I was jogging to the volume for a bit.
I'm just trying to see how I'm using my hand like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it in sections. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it in sections. Cause I'm trying to hold it taut with one hand and press the spline with the other. So I'm trying to push this that way and I hold it taut with my thumb. And yeah, and make the grooves yet again. I figure if I do these small little sections, this will help it. I also think it would be helpful to have another person here. Not that I need it. I'm going to be able to do this by myself, but it's just, so now I have to just kind of pull it out. And then do the same thing on this side. Kind of pull it. My hands aren't that big, so. Thank goodness this isn't metal. If this was metal, I would have stabbed myself a whole bunch of times. Okay, so you can see it's looking quite taut right now. I'm gonna keep redoing this area, going back and forth on it. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to accidentally go backwards. And afterwards, I'm going to do each side over 2 more times. You can see I'm almost towards the end, but actually, I didn't make it taut. Oh crap, I'm a little short. I'm a little short on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. See, I'm like a little bit. Oh well. It's okay. It's gonna have to do. So, you make this. Taut as possible. on this part, I'm just gonna push it down. You can see I'm a little short. It's gonna have to do.
Listen. Yeah, and I've been my little alcohol 25 for
Okay, so here is my screen. It looks great if you ask me. It looks nice and taut. I don't know if you guys can tell from over here.
What do you need exterminator for? What kind of creature?
Let me put it up.
Well, there's someone here that actually is, due to the pandemic, he's
If
at
you
work.
see on this side, it looks quite taut. I have like a little thing, but other than that, it looks fine to me. You can tell it's quite taut.
He really wants a job.
See, but I have that little, this little thing over here. But it's not because I didn't pull it taut, it's because this thing is actually, yeah, it's a little wavy, but you can't really tell.
I'm not allowed to have a cat either. I just wanted them to just cross it out of the lease.
I think it's fine.
Or a mouse, rather than having something.
We all see your OCD with wrinkles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen one. I'm not taking it.
If you look in the front view, it looks fine. I think it's fine. You could see like I was trying to pull it taut whenever I was doing it, so it is what it is. I think this will be fine. So I'm gonna cut this, and where is my scissors? The screen looks great though to me. Weird.
I just find it really strange that the bus is supposed to stop.
Where did my scissors
And
go?
someone said if you have a
Hold
car
up.
payment, you wouldn't not just be allowed to not pay the car because there was a quarantine, right? Then so why does it apply to landlords?
Yeah, to me it looks fine.
I said that's a proper analogy.
Because I'm looking at it from the top view,
It's not even the right analogy because if you say that there's a $300 car payment from the
and
Hyundai,
I can't
and you have to
really
pay
tell
your
anything.
quarantine, that's one thing.
See anything?
If you're
See it?
charging someone $4,800 a month for the Hyundai because it has a taxi and limousine commission,
You can kind of see like a small thing over here, but
that's where
I was pulling it taut, so I'll take that little small thing.
that additional $4,500 a month that you added onto that car is no longer worth it because you're not able to use it as that. It's the same for the store. Like my store is a storage space. There's no customers.
Okay, so let me see how I can do this. Probably cut as close as I can over here, I'm thinking. Let me see, what does the instructions say? Okay, so with the sharp utility knife, blade or scissors, there's the mesh step 1, now insert the mesh.
Storage space, I will pay rent in a storage space. But get out of here with wanting
Cut off the excess and retainer.
retail
Okay.
space in an
So
environment where it is illegal.
let me cut it. See.
That's what I told you. I'm not saying don't pay a car payment, but if you're paying for a fucking taxi, then you need to pay the rate that you pay for a car. Or something. You negotiate. You figure it out. But this whole concept that there's no negotiation to be had.
My internet is so slow here.
That's the person who never has to make any compromise. This is not the way this works.
I want to say I cut it over here, but I just want to double check. Come on, internet. Is he taking all my internet? Yeah, my internet's not going right now for my computer. Come on. Ah, no, it's YouTube. YouTube is being buggy on me. One moment. I just want to double check something. So, I think I'm supposed to use the utility knife and cut right here, but I'm just gonna double check and make sure that's how you do it.
Yeah, like they're arguing as well. We don't make a lot of profit. You know, there's little to no profit being a landlord. We can't afford that. And I would ask, why?
Okay, yeah.
Doing? Yeah, like.
Check twice to cut.
Yeah, like.
Looks fine to me.
Sit down on a building and
You can see like there's small little things, but it's not because I wasn't pulling it tight, because it is quite tight right now. I'm gonna just keep it the way it is. I'm just gonna cut it. See how it goes. Oh, it cuts so easily. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it cuts super easily. Okay, so I'm gonna use my spline and just, because I already went through this really well. I'm just gonna do the corners once more.
And you go into a building that's boarded up and you fix everything and make it immaculate and you're there handling shit and then you rent it out. I respect it. You're someone who literally buys something at 3% down, doesn't even go to the property, and then just resells to someone. I don't have any respect for that. You're not asking, there's no value there.
So I'm just gonna start cutting it. You can kind of see I'm doing it right next to the spline. Let's see it. Here's the spline right there. And I'm using it and cutting it right there. This is really easy to cut. See that?
I don't have a problem.
So I'm cutting on the left side of it.
Where you're not adding any value to the transaction at all, but you're getting something for it. Like, I'd rather you make a large profit for some
for
value
this,
than make
I'm
little to
cutting
no
it
profit,
right.
but no value. There's no reason for you to exist either.
That way it opens up.
I mean, I say this is a business for me too. What do you do? What value does your business provide? If you didn't
I'm gonna go
exist,
all
how would the
around
world
here.
be different? And if you can't really answer that
Gingerly.
question, then why should I care?
Up.
They give us a purpose in life, something to chase, don't they?
Thank you. Yeah, so I don't know how you guys normally do it, but I know they were doing these long cuts. For me, I'm a little worried about this, so I'm just gonna do like smaller cuts at a time. I also think this utility knife is probably sharper. Okay. So I'm just holding it taut as best I can and just cutting it that way. Figuring this out as you go, right? You know, I'm really happy that a lot of this stuff you can just find out how to do it on YouTube. Also, the feedback that you guys give me in chat, I do read it, and it does help me a lot. I've always said, you know, I'm not very good at all this stuff off the bat, but I am willing to learn, I am willing to try, and I think with knowledge, with experience comes a little bit of knowledge, and maybe there are some of you who are watching this and you guys never replaced your screens before, or you pay someone, and if you guys are ever open to doing this in the future, Well, I hope you guys don't feel intimidated by it. 'Cause it's not that intimidating. I'm trying to gingerly cut around this area because this is the part that doesn't have the slice, and I don't want to completely undo it. I wasn't intending to reuse this, but the one that I purchased in the kit doesn't fit. So you just make do.
Sure. 1 second. Now, Linton, do you think it's fair that a mouse is allowed in that lease, but not a cat? It's not fair, is it?
So here Lewis is talking to Clinton right now.
You can save a lot of money if you because you would have killed them all for free. You're not kidding. You could be split. You're not union labor. No.
This thing is cut up by somewhere. I don't know where. There we go. Something there. So it has these small little hairs. Oh, hold the blade 45 degrees. Okay. At the blade.
But this apartment is not the one that I had before. I had mine constantly, and I would just see him dash across the room when I was in the middle of playing a game, about to go to sleep, and he'd come back with a mouse that was cut up to pieces. And eventually, if there's any, even if I can't smell it, the mouse smells it, and then if they smell that there was a cat there, they never come back.
Let's see. I wonder if my blade is just too dull right now. I think it could be my blade. Okay. No, he's talking to his friend. Wow, worth it. I don't even, you know what? Here, I'm gonna take a small detachment. So this thing had a frame, right? And it was completely on track. I had to jiggle it. I didn't realize that there's the little springs. So I'm gonna have a hard time putting it in, I think, maybe. But I just jiggled it out, and on the one of the sides has this spring. So you just kind of like put it down and go like this. Yeah, he wasn't talking to his cat. He's talking to one of his I think he's talking to his trainer, or his former personal trainer. He used to have he used to work with a personal trainer, but then he got very busy. So, ooh, did you see that? The knife almost went over here. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been ripped. I'm trying to hold it at a 45-degree angle here. Ooh, I gotta stop that habit. Okay. Yeah, I think this blade is getting dull. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So, instead of pushing it straight down, I'm actually angling it towards the frame. So before I was kind of just cutting straight down. If you angle it against the frame like this, it actually cuts much better. See? That's so much better, isn't it? So much better. Always learning new things. So I'm trying to angle it towards this way. I gotta angle it towards the frame, not on the spline over here. Let me show you. So before I was like holding it like this, not good. I angle it this way so it cuts on the frame. See? There's always some little like piece over here that gets kind of screwed up around the corners. There we go.
For instance, we were looking around because two of us had masks, two of us didn't, and this one random person on the street said, "Oh yeah, I know someone that'll help you. I come here. Oh yeah, I meet him." And we were talking to him. I don't usually meet people on the street, and I don't start talking to them. If I'm outside and like I passed one while I was doing my jog, and I was like, giving them
Oh,
head
whoops.
nod, stay safe, and yeah, me too. And
Let's see.
you too.
See here. So
All those little kinds of things that you can really
I'm doing section by section.
Like usually when I go running through Bed-Stuy, if I like do and not somebody might stare at me and look at me, but they
There we
usually
go.
don't get that.
See, I'm cutting it.
They usually don't get the opposite.
So can you extend and break off a part of the box cutter and maybe flip the blade? Oh!
Once so far,
Ha!
and this was back in February, it's like when we walked in,
Oh!
as soon as they saw her. But so far, that's only happened once.
Right. Hold up. Go this way. I know it has to go one of these ways.
Things like gyms and restaurants. I think one thing that's actually
Ta-da!
I think that this
It does. Thank you.
is that I've seen a lot of people talk
Ooh.
about at the end of the restaurant.
Man, this one is really sharp.
That there are certain industries that we're going to ask that we really need that. And when you go to Manhattan and you're in
Wait, am I not cutting it?
First and Second Avenue on St. Mark,
Oh, I got these strings over here. See this?
restaurants. I don't think that there's going to be 23 restaurants on the block.
Why is this?
And I don't think that that's going to
Got these weird little strings here.
There's so many
Oh, there we go.
stores where every 18 months is a new restaurant. Like somebody rents it, they realize, oh shit, this is not profitable, and then they leave. And then some other jackass.
I wonder if this is actually
Make it work. They open a restaurant at 20,000
the other side.
they can't make it, and then they leave. And I think people are going to realize we don't need 23 restaurants per
Now it's
There's
cutting.
certain elements where I think that even beforehand it didn't really make sense to have such excess. Where now people are going to realize it. You know, I can really going having one place.
I just want to. Don't do that. Cut it. There we go.
I'm curious how Jesus is basically sitting.
There we go. I'm just gonna clean it up a little. I have all these little strings that I'm missing here. Oh my goodness, I'm on the last side, you guys. Whoops. I don't like these corners over here. Oh, whoops. Oh, I see the home stretch, you guys. I see the home stretch.
depends on how you define respect. You define respect as paying them properly? Absolutely not. You define respect as people putting little notes or saying thank you so much for what you're doing. You're so essential. That's so important. I'm really grateful to you. I think this guy. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, like, you know, thank you for we praise them as heroes because that's their pay. So we're giving you $30,000 a year to potentially blow yourself up, which is an absolute shit bargain. So we have to pay you in some other way, which is that you get this reverence and hero status. If you think about it, like it is a shit deal. Like I'm not trying to disrespect the military. It's just $30,000. You get paid when you start in the military. You get paid less than a beat cop in New York City, and you're volunteering to go to Syria or Afghanistan or wherever the fuck that bombing that day and just blow and get blown.
Done.
Did they help?
Oh, I'm done. Look at this, you guys. Ah. Oh my goodness, look at all this kitty litter. I keep doing this. Actually, not. Some of these are gouges. But I am done. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, hold up, hold up. Looky. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. Ooh. Okay. So while I do this, you can see I just I'm gonna make this a little straighter. See all this excess? Ew. And let's see how much excess I have left. So I have the equivalent of, see, there's my, I know most people, they would just cut it straight across, but as you saw, I just cut it right out. So this is my trash, and I truly have enough for another screen. So this really is 2 screens. Look at that. Ah! Yay! It really is one more screen. So. So while I fold this, I'm gonna read chat really quick. Could you ask what Bluetooth speakers? Do you guys want to know what speakers he has? I'll show you. I actually have the box for it. Let me grab it for you guys. I actually have the box. One moment. So I don't know if you guys can tell. You guys can probably tell. I'm an avid collector of the boxes of items that we use, like appliances, electrical items. I try to keep it around the apartment, and the reason being is if we have to return it, we actually have the original box and we do have the receipt. So this is what he uses for his headphones. These were pricey. He didn't really want to buy them, but he loves his headphones so much. So this is what he uses for his Bluetooth. That's always what you see in his ear, at least when he's making calls. It's, oh, here it is. He says he likes these ones because they fit really well in his ear. So he really likes using Shores. If you guys look, you'll see that I still have the box for the portable washing machine over there. And I also have the Instapot box, if you saw it really quickly. In-ear? Is this the in-ear? I think these are, yeah, these are his in-ears. So this is what he uses. If you're talking about his Britney Spears microphone, though that was, I forgot what the name of those are. Is it pricey? I want to say it cost him over 500 for these, but I'm not too sure if these were the ones. But he's very particular about his sound quality. So SC846. And it's important to him because he makes a lot of phone calls. Normally he's always on the phone. When he's riding his bafang, he's talking to someone. Even right now, he's on the phone. So it's very important to him to have good sound quality because he also answers calls from customers time to time. Going back to what I was doing. Where is Louis streaming? He's not streaming right now. He's actually talking on the phone. So he's on the phone with someone. It's his, I believe it's his personal trainer. Ooh, look how nice that folds. So I will put this in here. And I like keeping everything together. I'm one of those people that likes keeping receipts, packages, tools. He almost had a Tello. And I think you guys might remember this. He had a drone. And he only had it for about 2 weeks and it broke. And he couldn't collect. One of the reasons why he had a difficult time collecting warranty and he ended up not cashing in the warranty is because he threw away the packaging. He also threw away the receipt. As soon as he got it, he just threw away the box and the receipt. And it's been an incredible learning lesson for me because I thought, well, if you're gonna spend, X amount of money, especially on an appliance or electrical item, it's good to keep the box just for a little bit. Underneath our bed, I don't know if you can see it, but you see all this stuff underneath the bed? That's all the packaging for the washing machine. I still have it here. In the event that this thing breaks and I need to send it back, I can say, hey, I have all the packaging materials. It's 70 pounds, so I really hope it doesn't break. But I have all the packaging, the box, of course the receipt on Amazon, and I anticipate keeping it for a while, just in case warranty issues.
Or like the Lower East Side, the parks are all empty. And then when I go through like Bed-Stuy and East New York, the parks are filled with densely populated people playing basketball. And they're all young and in shape. These people are okay, they're all in great shape. But like they're even yesterday.
Hey, Zeller, stop that. Stop that. This is probably, you know what, actually you have a good point. This is probably why they put it in one of the reasons why they put it in a bag, so you have it in a bag within a bag, and it's like bag exception here. That way if you have any cats and they scratch it, they're gonna scratch the plastic bag. So yeah, I'm gonna number this. Let's see, this was 1 and this is 2. So you guys get to see me number this.
When there's the discussion regarding the fact that black people have less access to healthcare, they have less money, which means it's hard to get healthcare, that's something that I buy. But
I'm debating if I should rate it like 1 and 2 over here, if I should put it upright.
If this is the way you're feeling, you should just go home. And like, regardless of color, right now, your ability to get healthcare sucks.
I'm gonna rate it sideways. I don't want to rate.
If you're anyone making between 10,000 and 200,000 a year, your ability to get healthcare is at least in New York, regardless.
Look, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So next time I do this, this is gonna help me because I'm gonna remember. Okay, this is 1. See, it's smooth, and this is 2 for the spline.
Yeah, mounted.
And I'm gonna do the other side too. One thing I don't like about this Sharpie is I feel like it doesn't dry very long, so, or it takes a while to dry. Kind of blows. It's not really a Sharpie, it's one of those U-line markers. Grr, grr. You should get a label maker, and the first thing you should label. I was actually thinking about it. I wanted to buy a label maker, but like if you see my apartment in Hawaii, my family members can attest that you open the cabinet and you'll see things like bath towel label, sheet label. I have bath towels as a label, and I have sheets, and it's so easy to go off and treat everything like elementary school, you know, where you have like the crayon marker, cubbyhole marker, crayons, cubbyhole, pencil label, you know, put something over here, like, I don't know, you get what I'm saying though. So I do like labels a lot. I do like the bath towel, sheets, snacks, canned goods, receipts, yeah. But it's cat toys, yeah. Oh, and I want to show you guys this. This thing, I think I am done. You can see how, ooh, look at that. It's quite nice. There's like a little gap over here, but I don't know how I would have fixed that because it was folded already. You can kind of see it already because the screen itself was folded, but it's not noticeable. You can see I did it as best I could. Label the bear because actually I didn't make the bed yet because I was Lewis was sleeping. He woke up late. You saw that he woke up while I was just starting the screen, but look who's here. Look who's here. You guys get a little Oreo. So he normally sleeps right here. Actually. Uh-oh, I gotta change the sheets. What is this? Ew. Oreo, what is this? I gotta change the sheets. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is what happens when you have like a stream that's not recorded or anything. Oreo. Hope you didn't have an accident. I gotta change the sheets. Oreo. Oreo, I'm gonna assume that someone made that up there, which is conveniently near where your butt is normally stays. I'm gonna assume that was you, Oreo. Didn't notice that one there before. I know. He's an old little guy. I honestly don't think he's I wouldn't be surprised if he's the oldest cat. But he is so cuddly. He is so cuddly. That's the thing about you know, dealing with geriatric animals. I treat Oreo like he's geriatric, obviously. Yeah, it's hard to get mad at him. Sometimes I think, you know, I just feel so blessed having him in my life. And even though if he has little accidents or, you know, pooping issues, or I don't, I hope, I think that's cat pee. Whatever that is, you know, it's nothing major. You just gotta clean it. And I'm sure, you know, for you people who have kids, you guys have probably seen poop, puke, pee, all sorts of things. Yeah, he's getting up there in age. Your nose can identify. How are you? How you doing? Are you ready to get off the bed? Huh? Huh? Oh, look at that. Suspiciously, the stain is right near where his tail is. Look at that. Suspiciously. He spilled some of his morning coffee. I'm just happy this guy didn't have an accident while I was on the bed. At least I hope not. Hello? So, I gotta do the sheets, but thankfully we have this thing called a portable washing machine. Very, very thankful that we have it. For things like this is something that I can easily clean. Just throw it in the washer, add some detergent, should come right out. And it's really, you know, these little simple life pleasures that make my life so much easier. Right, Mario? Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit it with some alcohol and some cleaning spray for sure. That's one of the things that kind of worries me about these cats. I have heard stories where, you know, as the cats get older, or any animal, a dog or a human, they can become incontinent. You know, they can have trouble holding in their poop and their pee sometimes, and yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Oreo. It's okay. I could look past that. I could look past that. Oh, you make it so hard to get mad at you, Oreo. So hard. Alright. Yeah, he spends most of his day on the bed. He just sleeps. And that's why he usually is. I spend so much time streaming him sleeping because that's all he mostly does. He's the original smelly cat. I know, he is a smelly cat. He's pooping cat, snoring cat. Looks like allegedly peeing cat over there. But it all comes with pet ownership, as you guys know. It's something that happens, right? When you have a younger cat, they're nice and healthy, and then as they become old and they become more fragile, they really need more care and more attention. Increased costs. I had a lovebird for about close to 17 and a half years. His name was Emmy. I had him since he was like a few months old. Probably one of the great loves of my life. Yellow and green peach face lovebird. And he used to greet me every single day. I remember the last 2 months of his life, I had to take him to the vet about 5 times because he wasn't looking well, and he kept getting all sorts of bacterial infections. And my other lovebird was perfectly fine, but I think it was because of his immune system. I was cleaning his cage every day. I was giving him probiotics and feather supplement, trying my best, you know, to be on top of his care. But it just wasn't enough. And then one day, I found out that he had a seizure, and then he passed away. And he didn't pass away until I came home. And that really touched me. But the thing is that, yeah, just expect more increased costs. I already expect it. The increased costs, increased care, and, you know, possible little accidents like that. You know, having an elderly cat or elderly animal. So I don't get mad at him. I really don't. I just think, oh, just try to do it in a more convenient place. Not on Not on the bed ideally, but if nature calls, I guess nature calls. When my cat was really old, she would pee when she threw up a hairball. Aww. Yeah, they can't help it. Oreo had a little incident yesterday. He ran into the closet and he started, he was puking because he ate too much, I guess, dry food. If you notice, I put all their dry food in ice cube trays, and the reason why I do that is that Clinton eats very fast. So if I don't put their food in ice cube trays, they are way more susceptible to puking. So I just pour their dry food in an ice cube tray, and that way they have to work a little longer at eating the food. It slows them down, and it reduces their chance of overeating. If they overeat, then they're more inclined to puke. Yeah. That's one of the things. I very rarely get mad at Oreo. You guys have seen him do all sorts of things lately. I've live streamed it. He's a cutie. Hello. Okay, Oreo. I gotta pull the sheets in a bit. But other than that, what? Are you ready? Are you ready to start your day, Oreo? No? Not yet? No. Is that a stretch? I can't tell. Alright, do you know what time it is? It is 4:32. And you're still in bed. Okay, Oreo. Okay. I know. You're using your vacation time. Yeah, he's an extra sweet cat, but he's also extra care. I always say that. Extra care and extra sensitive stomach as well. So, I'm gonna put the screen in. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it works. In the meantime, you guys can watch Oreo while I try to put this thing in. He's just keeping it warm. You know what? I could pass on that puddle over there. Actually, here, let me show you this really quick.
One guy, I don't remember his name.
Trash.
He looked like someone that's out of shape.
This is something that I'm really excited about.
Cameron Vetterberg, the guy's
that.
30 years old, and he is like standing on his last legs right now.
My Sterilite shelf came in. So I'm planning to put the shelf right here and putting all of Lewis's tech items and all his stuff that... Oh, hello. Are you ready to start your day, Oreo? Are you ready? You're ready. Look at this guy. Start your day so late, Oreo. So... yeah. Look at all this trash. So, the window here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it in the groove here.
He does not look at all like someone. He looks like he's in way.
Oh, whatever.
He's muscular, ripped. He's an Olympic swimmer. He's a champion.
I'm gonna have to put it in the groove over there so you can kind of see it. Yeah. Lift up the window here. It goes over here. Goes over here. So that's where I'm gonna put it over. And I will see how it turns out. I originally thought it would come out of here because there's this little barrier over here, but that's actually not. If you see over here, see this? I thought it came over here, but it actually goes right here. So I'm gonna put this in. He's talking on the phone right now. I'm gonna put this in, and yeah, maybe in the next stream I'll show you. I can't obviously stream at the same time while I'm putting this thing in, so yeah. And I don't want to knock the camera off because, as you can see, if this knocks out, it goes right all tumbles down. So I will talk to you later, and maybe you'll see me on a later stream doing something else. See ya.